Brussels sprouts. I wasn't a fan of them either growing up. I just didn't like the flavor. I didn't like the texture. But forget everything you thought you knew about Brussels sprouts. You gotta try this recipe. They're crispy, they're roasted in the oven with bacon and pecans, and then we're gonna finish them up with blue cheese and balsamic vinegar. These are more like a main course than they are a side dish. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up down below or let me know in the comments. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel by clicking subscribe. Crispy bacon Brussels sprouts. The recipe is in the description of this video if you want to print it out, follow along. We've got a little bit of prep work to do. We have a pound of Brussels sprouts that we need to trim the ends off of and then half. You may need to quarter them if they're larger. Some of these are pretty big, so I'll wind up having to quarter them. So trim off the ends, give them a half. If they still look large, go ahead and give them another quarter. And throw them into our bowl. So the Brussels sprouts are trimmed and they're halved or quartered depending upon the size. I've got them in a glass bowl. Now I'm going to add some olive oil. I'm going to add a tablespoon of olive oil. Try to coat all your Brussels sprouts with the olive oil. Now we want to spread them out onto a rimmed baking sheet. Put them in one layer. Now we're adding our pecans to our dish. You want pecan pieces, so you may want to put, if you have whole pecans, you want to put them in a bag, get a mallet, bust them up a bit to give you the pieces. You want to put these on top of the Brussels sprouts. Next up is our bacon. We've cut it into little bite-sized pieces, and now we're going to put it on top of our Brussels sprouts and pecans. The last additions to our Brussels sprouts before they go into the oven, a little salt and pepper. We have half a teaspoon of salt and 1/8 a teaspoon of pepper. All right, our Brussels sprouts are ready for the oven. It's 425 degrees. We're gonna put them in for about 25 minutes. We want the bacon crispy. We want the Brussels sprouts crispy. About 10-12 minutes into the oven, give them a good stir with a spatula, all right? So 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, 425, about halfway through, give them a good turn. Brussels sprouts are done. Let's take them off of the cookie sheet and put them into a glass bowl. Now we're gonna finish the Brussels sprouts up. We're gonna add our half cup of blue cheese crumbles and 2 teaspoons of balsamic vinegar. Give a good stir. These smell fantastic. These look so good. The smell of the balsamic, the cheese, the Brussels sprouts, this could be my dinner. Tell me these aren't the best Brussels sprouts you've ever had. They're delicious. There's so much in here. There's bacon, the cheese, the balsamic gives a great flavor. All right, so if you like the recipe, give it a thumbs up down below. Make a comment in the comments section. Share the video with someone. If you want to see more videos, you can watch the ones up here or you can subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much, guys.